Guys, we're literally lobbing the bait, like right here. Look at this. Yes, it was just flat. Now that, my friends, is a Glajoen. Okay, good morning, guys. Got Gerard here with me this morning again. There he is at the back, and we had quite a challenging morning again today. We wanted to pump some sand prawn, but the river came down and made it very, very difficult. So we have like enough for maybe 3 throws, and then we're going to use small bait. But anyway, sea is still a little bit up. The plan today is to fish for some edibles using the lighter gear. I'm going to fish for like a steenie, a baardman, a cobby, basically anything that we can find. They predicted that the swell is going to drop, but I don't know how much it's going to drop. See, there's a little bit of a current in the water, a little bit of a side wash. Not ideal conditions, but we really want to fish, so we're going to make the most of it. They predicted like a 2.4 meter swell today, coming down to like a 2 meter, which is really good when you want to target edible fish, and especially on this little coastline here. You want that rolling water, working water. You guys have known, I've spoken about it in all of my videos, working water, rolling water. But the sea at this stage looks more like a 2.8, fishable but not ideal. But there can be a fish. The swell coming down and the setting sea is always a good tide, or always a good time to fish for edible fish. You want that rolling water, and with the swell coming down, the wash will go away or fade, and allowing that fish to come onto the banks and find the bait and to feed. But anyway, I'm going to start off using the live stuff, 20 pound braid, 10,000 twin power Horizon 5, and one sneaky little rod that I'm going to use as well, and just fish on these banks. Hopefully we can find a fish. But quickly, guys, I want to tell you guys, if you want to support the channel, there's 2 ways how you can support the channel. To make these videos it's fun and all, but it gets quite expensive. So there's fuel, there's bait, and there's all sorts of things, editing software, everything that goes into it. So there's quite a bit of cost involved. But there's 2 ways how you guys can support me. Firstly, by purchasing some Zulu fishing merchandise. 2 ways how you can purchase it. You can purchase it online from the online shop at www.zulukfishing.com. And then secondly, there is some stock available at Pro Expert Angling in Port Elizabeth. So for the PE guys, go and check it out. Go into the shop, you can see the merchandise yourself. I don't have the full range yet, but hopefully we're going to get there. But there's some jackets and some hoodies, and get yourself some merch, and by doing that you can support this channel. And then secondly, through Stil Fishing. Stil Fishing is the tackle shop where I buy all my fishing gear and my tackle. They have an online shop as well, and I'm affiliated with them, and you can buy online and fill in my code, which is just ZLF, and a little piece of that purchase goes towards the channel and funds these videos. If you don't want to, alternatively, you can just go down in the description, click on the link, and it will direct you to the website, and will automatically fill in my affiliated marketing code. But anyway, guys, I'm talking way too much, and I'm keen to get a bait in the water. Gerard is gearing up there at the back, so let's get a bait out, hopefully catch a fish. I remembered my reels today. I almost forgot my rods. Everything is here. It took a little bit more time. Everything is here, and hopefully we're gonna catch some fish. Mooi. Okay, so the first bite is going to be a wonder worm. Peter there in Gansbaai was kind enough to get me a couple. So they are pickled. They have been frozen, but the color doesn't look too bad. And he said that he has used some of it before, and it went to the sea with him. So it might not be the best, but or he said it might not be the best, but to me it doesn't look too bad at all. I've seen much worse. And so I'm gonna make like a little worm bait here, and with this I'm gonna target a baardman, tassel fish, but a cobby will eat it, obviously a steenie would eat it, and the main target going to be a baardman. And I'm using like a 3/0 J hook. You guys know I'm a fan of circle hooks, but with fishing for baardman with some worm, I do tend to go over to a J hook. There we go, simple and easy little bait. Let's get it in, onto the bank, short throw. Fishing for baardman and steenies, this thing is your best friend. Lazy fishing. Chuck it in, sand spike, wait. Anyway, a little bit of a side wash to the right. Anyway, see, in. So one thing with the sand spike, I see a lot of guys put their sand spike in at the angle facing forward. I like to put mine facing a little bit backwards. When you put your rod in, it will pull a little bit forward, and then it's straight up. And when you get the bite, the fish goes, and the flex in the sand spike actually sets the hook for you. I'm not saying that's the right way to do it. It's my way, and that's how I use it, and it's been working really well for me. So yeah, if some of you guys want to try it, go for it. I don't want to throw too far, because otherwise we're going to have a wash a little bit. So it's going to be like a short to medium throw, just on this little sandbank straight in front of me. So the water temperature is coolish, which is good for baardman and steenies, so hopefully we can find a fish. It's coolish, but it's not too cold. I reckon it's about 17 degrees, which is quite like a temperature, especially this time of the year. Okay, let's catch, boys. Oh, there is a bite. Coming in like a baardman. There. Wait. What about the drag that was so good? Not a big fish. Oh, it's off. Dat is een donker vis. Ik weet niet of het is of een galjoen of een baardman.
Ik kon niet lekker zien. Dan back to his normal.
Ja.
Way it is and now.
Okay, not ideal start, but not too bad. We had a bite, had a fish on. I wasn't too sure if it was a galjoen or a baardman. Fight was more like a baardman, but when I lost the fish in the shallows, I just saw a dark figure go. So either a baardman or a galjoen. Anyway, that's a bite in the first try. It's a good sign, and we'll try again. First throw, he's got a bite there as well, so it seems like there's a couple of bites. You're on. You're on! Okay, I'm just going to throw mine. See what he's got on there.
Ja. Maar hy is sommer toe hy land toe, is hy sommer daar. Maar is nie 'n groot ding nie. 'n belmandjie.
Okay. Baardman.
Stil in de kappies.
Ja. Lekker. Targeted specie. Right. Just got back from Kara's just put his fish back and there's a bite already at my rod. Right, that one dropped me. Okay, new bite. Try again. Maybe I should change over from these J-hooks to a circle hook. They're failing me. It's 2 throws, 2 bites, 0 fish. Not ideal. Buiten daar. Ja, maar los hom dan. It's turning out to be a really bad morning. And that's 3 throws, 3 bites. 0 fish. The last fish was definitely a better fish, but couldn't convert. Hoi, daar is weer een bite.
Dit is hy.
Irish sand chart. Oh man. Yeah. Not the one, guys. Obviously the hook will sit in this thing. That's the thing about baardman, tassel fish or whatever you want to call them, or baardman, is they fight quite similar to a sand shark. And there we go. Okay.
Oh, banjo.
Okay, so we just packed up and to find a new spot. We might come back to the spot on a little bit on the higher tide, but we just want to see how the formation is like a little bit up the beach. So take a little stroll, find ourselves a spot, make a couple of more throws. Hopefully I can get a bite that actually stays attached to the hook. Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Okay, the further up to the beach that we walk, the bigger the sea gets, which is usually the story with the bays on our coast. We find a little spot here at the back. I'm going to show you guys, yeah. So there is a little sandbank, and there's some scattered reef in the water, a broken rock here. In the shore break and in this little hole. So there might be like a baardman, a Glajoen, even a cracker, and it's not impossible. So I threw like a prawn bait out on the edge of that bank, running out there, put my rod in a sand spike, and then I'm going to make a throw for a Glajoen from these rocks in here. Maybe there's a Glajoen or a cracker or something. So I'm going to change my tackle on the other rod, put a piece of red bait on, chuck it out there, and hopefully catch us something. So pipeline aan trek as jy lekker. Ek dink ek gaan met 'n floor. Ooh! Wat gaat aan? Yo, how was that for a bite, guys? I don't know if I've got it on the GoPro, but it absolutely floored me. I changed over to a circle hook because the J-hooks has been failing me today. I ate like a much bigger fish than what I can feel now. But yes, it was just flat.
Kabeljauwtjie. Bobby.
Yeah, there we go. Small cobby. Ate like a proper fish. Initially I thought must be a steenie, because it was just so flat, and even took some line, but it's a little overachiever. That's why I prefer circle hooks. The J-hooks has been failing me this whole morning. Switched over to a circle hook, and there we go. There's the result. I think I'm going to stick to the circle hooks. Kan nie glo dat die vis so baie.
So hard byt. Dit is iets verskriklik.
Guys, you can ask Gerard. I threw this bait, this deep water, right in front here, and I wanted to put my rod down, and I just felt, here we go. Might be a Glajoen or maybe it's a baardman, but it was really close, like and ridiculously close. Huh? Dit was net nie so hard.
Oh nee, dit was
een kabeljauwtjie.
Ek was met die kabeljauw. Got a little 2-0 hook on, guys. I don't want to pull it too hard. It's like a cobby.
That's why I didn't want to pull it, because it was on a 2 hook. Came off in the shallows. Luckily it was dry sand. Okay, similar size fish to a previous one. Maybe like 2 centimeters bigger. But where this thing ate, it's ridiculous. It was right here in the shallow water. I'm sure, guys, if the water pulled back, when the water pulled back, I'm sure it would have been like maybe 30-40 centimeters deep, and when the swell came over, probably like a meter deep. Fishing for a Glajoen or a baardman, but myself a coblet. It shows you where these things swim.
Hey, lekker man. Seker sand daar, joh.
Hey, Glajoen! Look at this monster Glajoen. How's this little thing? Aan. Ja, moet wees. Getting bigger, but I should go to 4 kilos. Like a fat 4 kilo sandgaloen. There's a lob, guys. Short throws. Really short. Je gaan een groot Glajoen opspring. Je moet een groot Glajoen opspring. Guys, we're literally lobbing the bait, like right here. Look at this. Short. I can. And I just asked me if I could walk there and just put my bait down. It would just be easier almost. Oeh, joh, druk hierdie vis my. Oeh. Whoa, what a bite. Jeez. Daar's jy lyn. Ja, okay. Onder weer. Is het nou recht of wat? Dus die lijn is er toch iets tussenin?
Die lijn is ook iets van.
So gou daai is toch van jou. Ja, ek is seker nog. Okay, kyk, is dit 'n ouer en 'n ander man. Dit moet 'n groot Glajoen wees.
Ja.
Okay. What a stuff up, guys. What a stuff up. Okay, fish is right here in the shore break. Oh, there's a Gali.
Oh,
Lyk die bad van hier af, hè.
oh, oh.
Now that, my friends, is a galjoen. Guys, so I've been fishing for this fish this whole morning. It's not exactly the size that I wanted, but it's a proper galjoen. Look at this thing. Now, that is what you call a blaar. Yeah, so that is what you call a proper blaar. I'm gonna measure the fish now, but Gerard, what do you estimate this fish?
3.2.
Yeah, I reckon it's just over the 3 kilos, 3.2, 3.1 kilos. But a proper fish, proper bite, and once again, really short throw, guys. It's like a 50-meter cast, and yeah, nominated this fish. Got him.
Oh,
Right. Okay, I think there's a fish on my other rod as well. Quickly gonna see what it is. A lot easier when not tangled into two lines. Gul. Oh. Oh, I like nou 'n braaivis.
ja, dat is een
Oh.
vis. Kijk, dit is
Gerard, I'll fight you for that fish if you throw it away. Throw it back. This thing is fat, guys. Look at it. You have to keep this one. It has to go to the braai.
That's number 2.
See, it's full.
Oh, well, the second fish for the day. I'm struggling a bit.
That's mooi gallies, huh? Beautiful. That, guys, that fish is not going back. No way. It has to be eaten. Fire, brandy, galjoen. Mooi. As the color of the fish threw us a little bit off, but with closer inspection, if you look at the fish from this side here, it's not fat. So we're gonna rather put this fish back. And so Gerard, I'm not gonna fight you for the fish. So that's how you see when a galjoen is fat. If you can look at the belly, obviously, with the fins touching the anal fin almost, but usually a good indication is the flat head, and it needs to be a little bit more round and have some body to it there, so it looks skinny. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's defective or has an issue, but it looks skinny.
Something maybe
rather,
childhood there or
yeah, rather put it back.
no. Okay.
Shot.
Lekker.
So guys, so if you keep fish, when we keep fish, we want to put it to good use. So we don't want to take chances with fish that is either too big or not fat or not in a good condition to eat. So we'd rather put it back and let it fatten out, and hopefully next year or end of the season someone can catch it and it is fat by then, and then it's okay to keep it. But a little bit of a 50-50, that's why we put it back. It doesn't look too fat. But initially when we saw it, we thought it was a fat fish because it was lighter in color, and usually those lighter fish and with the belly hanging a little bit, it is a fat fish. But looking from above, it didn't look too fat, and that's why I rather decided to put it back. That galjoen of mine, didn't look in too bad condition. Reason why we put it back, we like to put back the bigger fish. The bigger fish is the breeding fish and the breeding stock, so that's why that one went back. Ideal size to keep is like the size that Gerard caught now, not the max, but ideal size like a 38 centimeter to like a 43, 44 centimeter galjoen. That's the ideal size that you want to keep. But hopefully we get a fat one that we can take home, put it on the braai and have a lucky chow. That's another species for the day. Cape stump nose. Fairly big one. They don't grow too big here. Then the tail stump grows a lot bigger and actually quite big. But for the Cape stump nose, this is a fairly big one. I'll put the end of molars. Okay, let's put him back. Okay, just got another galjoen in my other rod. As I put the stump nose back, I saw my rod bounce and the other rod, and there was this small galjoen. But yeah, didn't have to go on. But yeah, beautiful little fish. Right, gonna put you back now, just waiting for the water. There you go. Go! Oh, they're just getting smaller and smaller. I'm looking for a 4 kilo fish. And look at that thing. Little guppy. Jeez. That's a cute little thing. Okay guys, we're gonna call it a day. And yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thanks man.
Thanks for, yeah, thanks for
the red bait.
yeah, for the red bait and yeah, for the day. It was really fun. It was like quite some fish, nothing massive. Besides the galjoen was quite decent, but yeah, that's winter fishing for you. But that's what I that's what I enjoy about edible fishing, is puzzling the fish. And today was basically puzzling till we found like a little pattern, and the pattern was small bait, throw short. But yeah, we tried all sorts of things: long throws, short throws, medium throws, medium short, medium long, everything. Smaller baits, bigger baits, bigger hooks, smaller hooks. We lost fish, missed fish, and yeah, obviously the J hooks didn't work too well today. But such is life, and that is how we learn, and that is, yeah, once again, that is why we fish. We learn something every day, and like I always say, you have to enjoy it. But yeah, so that's the end of the video. Got a little walk, see like there's a little bit of rain on the way, so hopefully we can make it to the bakkie before the rain hits us, and we can grab a coffee on the way, because I really feel like I need a coffee right now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to get yourself some merch, www.zulukfishing.com. Really appreciate it. And then if you want to see more of Zuluk Fishing and you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to be notified once I upload a new video. Cheers.